And so here we go. So welcome everybody to this. This is a try on the apron, which is just a really fun little opportunity event we do. We just to sort of give you guys some information about the Pampered Chef opportunity, and maybe we can figure out maybe how it could work for you, or if it will work for you. But again, just to give you some information, give you a chance to be able to ask some questions. I'll introduce myself. I'm Anna Vierling. I'm a senior director with the Pampered Chef. I live in Monmouth, Maine. I've been with Pampered Chef. I just had my 18th anniversary with the company, which is ridiculous. I never thought people were party ladies this long. I never thought I'd be a party lady, but here I still am. And again, in 18 years, this has changed a lot. We used to do all bread and butter, just cooking shows. That was my big. I still do about a cooking show a week as well. I go into people's homes. But how many consultants that are on this are 100% doing just virtual parties? We've got several of them here that are just doing, I would say probably, and then we've got Jessica's doing some cooking, Katrina, Tori does some cooking. I'll tell you probably in our organization of creeping up to 300 people, our organization is throughout the company is doing probably about 80% or 100% virtual. So we've got a really strong that way, and it's just a fun way to do that. I probably would say that's, even though I'm only going out one day a week to do parties, a lot of my business is virtual as well. So we can definitely teach you how to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share a screen. Let me get to where I need to. And this will just sort of help us go through. The girls know that I'm crazy with my, with my PowerPoint. No, so let's figure out what we're doing here, Anna. Slideshow. Okay, here we go, from beginning. All right, let me share this with you. This is what I always love. I always say, they can never fire me. I can never get fired. That's a good thing, right? All right, here we go. So we're just trying on the apron, and just to be able to give you guys some information here. Again, please feel free to ask questions as we go as well. So I would love if you wanted to go into the chat and just sort of, I know we've got some consultants on here too, but sort of in the chat, just sort of let us know who you are. If you are a consultant already, to say that. If you're just sort of checking out, but where you live, if you could tell us that. If you are a consultant, if you could maybe say, let us know how long you've been a consultant too, because I think that would be interesting to some people too. So just go into that chat box and just sort of let us know where you're from, because I know we've got people from all over. Kelly's in Pennsylvania. We have some Mainers on here. Why can't I see the chat? Oh, here. Oh, no, this is wrong. This is back. Okay, here we go. Is anybody chatting? Is it going in the chat box? Are you seeing the chat?
No chat box. I have no chat box.
Nobody has a chat box?
I have a chat box.
I have no place to type. I have to speak.
Will you speak? Who is that? Meredith?
Yes.
Will you speak, Meredith?
I have no chat box to speak, to type anything.
Oh my gosh. You don't see a chat?
I can't find it anywhere.
It says participants at top. And then with like a bubble with 3 circles, and you click that. And then it comes down, it says chat.
No, it doesn't say that anywhere. I don't have that on my screen anywhere. I have nowhere does it say participant.
Are you on your phone, Meredith?
I'm on my phone, yes.
Check the bottom of the screen.
Oh, is it at the bottom?
Mine's at the bottom.
It's in there.
Well, here's the
I don't have anything. I have to keep going back to the tap to speak thing to talk to you. I can't chat. I can't do anything.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we're not going to let that bring us down, Meredith. Where do you live, Meredith? Where are you, Meredith?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, you are in Massachusetts. Oh, good. Where in Massachusetts?
Gardner.
Oh, okay. Well, wonderful. Well, welcome. You just speak when you need to speak, Meredith. We want to hear
yeah.
from you.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Well, good. Well, thank you guys for doing that. Then we could sort of see where everybody, I found the chat box, so now I can see where everybody is too. What about, let's talk about this. One of the things that is a big draw with Pampered Chef is that a lot of you maybe even have thought about this just because you love Pampered Chef products. One of the beautiful things about Pampered Chef is that not only do we earn a commission, but we do earn free products. And so these are a few of the free products, but we just earn free products for just doing our job. For very few, not doing, you don't have to be a certain level, you don't have to do 45 parties, just for doing a fairly minimum amount, you earn free products. Does anybody else have a job that, or ever had a job that just gives them free stuff for, yeah, no, Katrina. Does anybody else have a regular job in the real world that's ever given them prizes just for doing your job?
Stuff, but I get discounts and stuff.
You get what, Meredith?
I get discounts and stuff all the time.
Oh, you do? Good. But not
Yes,
free
I do.
stuff? Do you have free stuff?
Not free.
No,
Actually,
not
no.
free.
I shouldn't say that because I just did get something free.
Just for doing your job?
Kind of. Yeah, just for being just for working for Walmart, I got free stuff.
Oh, I love Walmart. Well, that's nice.
So yeah, I just signed up and I got a new camera for free.
Wow. Well, we can't compete with them.
I purchased a burglar alarm and got a free camera. So.
Oh, there you go.
I just work at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, that's what kind of thing we do with Pampered Chef is just doing Pampered Chef and doing, doing our regular job, and we end up getting some things. So Kelly doesn't. Yeah, that's with. If you don't work, then you're not getting anything free, are you, Kelly? No, nothing.
For Walmart, so just purchase a burglar alarm and I got free camera.
So let's talk about different free things. One of the other things is that we earn vacations. You earn trips. I could tell you that I have a whole long list, and I should have put that on here as well, of all the different places. I'll tell you that in 18 years, we've probably gone on vacations like 16 of them, I would say. We've been to, oh my gosh, that horrible Punta Cana place. It was lovely, but where all those people are dying right now at that Hard Rock Hotel resort, we were there. That was one of the resorts we were in. But we've been on cruises. We've been in all-inclusives in Mexico, Atlantis Resort twice. They've sent us for free. Disney comes up every 5 years. And so my girls, the first time they went, they were 2 and 4. I never would have paid for them to go because Grace doesn't even remember it, my younger one. But we went every 5 years, and that is what we're working towards for this next year. And it's absolutely you do not have to be a certain level to earn Disney or any of the trips. And it's definitely feasible to come in at this point of the year and to be able to earn a trip as well. So that's a really big perk that I always think about when I'm on the trip, thinking this is another reason why I do this. But so free vacations are another huge, I don't know who here, anybody like to travel? Anybody not travel, but maybe they would love to travel? I know, poor Nicole. I know what your answer is. Anybody not travel, but like to travel, would like to do it. It really is an incredible part of this. And what it ends up being is you end up going on vacation with all your friends from around the country. Oh gosh, I keep getting all excited. There's also a really thing, have you guys met our new friends? This is a really exciting time with Pampered Chef too, because they've wheeled out our new summer products. This is the first time we've ever partnered with a company like this. And so we partnered with the Disney Pixar, the Toy Story 4. So we've got some really fun products. The spatula and the flipper, the pancake flipper, and some pancake molds that we came out with just this month, and they've been really hot and people are really excited about them. So that is just, again, something to sort of show the caliber, I think, of the company that we're able to do that, but that they give us these wonderful little incentive perks that, help us to even do our job even more, to be able to get people and our customers excited about this. Anybody planning to go see Toy Story 4? Oh, I see Katrina, a little hand up. Yeah, you're going, Katrina. let's talk about the money. Show me the money. So all those other wonderful things that you do get commission as well. And you can look here that this is our commission chart. So it really depends on how much you sell in a month is what that first, whether it goes from 20% to 25%. And then what happens is Pampered Chef does give you a raise when you have submitted 15,000 in career sales. And I think I did that in 6 months when I started. We've got some consultants that it takes them 4 years, but it's really but it's just an extra 2%. You can see where that will happen. These checks that I'm showing you at the bottom, when it comes to how many parties they are, these are based on cooking shows, I'll tell you, but I'll go back to that in a minute. Right now, an average consultant is doing about 4 virtual parties a week and making about $800 to $2,000 a month. That's about the numbers that you can say. If you're looking at this and looking to do virtual business, that is about what a virtual consultant's doing right now. So I don't know if that kind of money would be, and you can go up in the chat box and let us know what would that kind of money do for you and your family? What would $800 to $2,000 do? What would you use that for if that was what you could be earning with Pampered Chef? If anybody wants to go and just sort of tell us. I'll tell you while you're doing that bottom part really talks about the next way that you can add to you just by doing your regular sales and being able to make more by not really doing much more is when you help others get started. And that's what these checks down here, you can see this was a consultant that did 6 parties and she made $827 in the month. Now again, these were cooking shows. That's why she only did 6. 6 parties and she had 9 team members. Do you see she made double what she would have if she had just done the parties? Now she had team members, and then she built her team up to, she had 140 people, and she made over $5,000. So that really, you can see doing the same amount but just adding people is another way that you can earn some more money. Okay. So good. People have got some good reasons here. Pay off bills after your car accident. Oh, I'm sorry. A brand new SUV payment, extra money on vacation, be able to stay home. And hopefully this weekend at the drive, pay more bills. Yay. Loving to travel. Good job, guys. Oh, Meredith is typing now. Yay. See, I didn't even get this. Good, good, good. Oh, good. You guys are commenting a lot more. I didn't even see it. So that's just to give you guys an idea. The money is a big way. There's also another way. What they do with new consultants is they actually pay us 2 ways. So not only do we earn money, but we actually earn Pampered Chef dollars. So you earn these incentives, the free stuff. You're earning towards trips. You're getting a commission. And they're also giving us Pampered Chef dollars in your first 90 days. And Pampered Chef dollars are earned, and they can be used on anything. It's like a shopping spree. Just for doing your sales, you get shopping spree money to be able to use on more products for free, then more paperwork, anything else like that that you need. So we're actually paid 2 ways. You get your commission, plus you get these Pampered Chef dollars that you can use on stuff. Really fun special this month is that when you actually would get more, you can actually get in your first 30 days 250 Pampered Chef dollars. And that's a really amazing kind of thing. I don't know what you would do with 250 Pampered Chef dollars. To me, that's a quick cooker. That is some knives, right? What else would you do? That's a piece of cookware, one of the big skillets. Good. Kelly would love to get some more PC. This is the way to get it, girl. That's a nice thing, again, is that we earn free stuff as well as make some extra money as well. Good. New pots and pans, a wok. Yes, we all love the wok. So that's a really exciting piece. Here's what a big question people always ask is, all right, what does it cost? How do I get started? And this is what I love to show you. And I hope you can see this picture, but we've got 3 different kits here that you get to choose from. I love that each one of these kits are 75% off what the actual cost of the prices of those products. So I always say this is the best, probably the best deal going. Even if you got the $109 kit, that's $450 worth of products. You'll notice when, and that's got, again, some stoneware, the grater, a pitcher, the manual food processor, some big products in it. At the deluxe kit, you actually add in, it does have a smaller piece of stoneware, a little casserole, but it does have one of the rock crocks. And that's a big deal there, that you get an everyday rock crock. And then in the $249, the ultimate kit, you get all of that stoneware, you get the rock crock, but then they throw in the grill pan as well. Again, that's $1,000 value for the $249. I'm going to tell you right now, regardless of what kit you get, it will not affect your success with this business. It doesn't matter. Don't think that you have to get that ultimate kit so that you can have a really successful business, because that is not true. So just so you know that. Does anybody see something in one of these kits that's on your wish list, or one of your favorite products already? You guys have everything in there? If you don't have a grill pan, you might want a grill pan. That's a really nice one. Kelly loves her pizza stone. That's a good one. Yes, it's a nice kit because, again, you get some knives in it, you get the grater, there's garlic presses, can openers. I mean, it really is a great way to start this. Oh, Kimberly, so any of these would be good for you. They are all on your wish list, huh? I love it. Oh, yes, the basting brush. Good, good. I love it, love it. So here's what I want to do is to end this and just sort of to close this, and you can ask, or we can do it on the chat. You can unmute yourself if you want to ask, but this is what I would love to give you the chance. We've gone through a lot, but you may have other questions. But that's where I want to sort of open it up, that this is a time that you can be totally nosy and to ask whatever questions you have. And especially for what I'd love to hear is if there's something specific that might be holding you back. Is there some concern you have? Because that's something that I think that I could help you with. But again, we've got a bunch of consultants on here too that may be able to say, you know what, that was a concern I have, or that was an issue that I ran into. But they would be able to help you, that we could maybe figure out whether this would still be something that would be able to work for you. So what questions do you have? What questions or concerns? And please, you can do it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself, whatever you would rather do. Who's going to start with a question? Here we go. Is there a minimum monthly sales? Great question, Kelly. Here's what I say to that. To be an active consultant, you would sell $150 in a month. There are benefits to being active, but nothing happens to you unless you go 6 months without being active in a month, and then you just lose your consultant status. So you're not charged if you don't, if you're not active, you don't get. The people ask me sometimes, like, is there a charge if I don't put in a certain amount of money? No, Pampered Chef doesn't charge you, to do anything like that. So that initial investment that you put in, whatever that kit, whatever the kit cost is, that's your initial investment, and that's really your cost. The only thing not the only thing, but what's really cool in there is that that includes for your first 90 days, a subscription to your personal website so that you can take online orders and all of that. That's included in your kit. After that 90 days, you would subscribe to the website, and that it's like, I think it's like $66 for 6 months, so like $11 a month, or $120 for 12 months. So you would do it for either one. So it's like $10 or $11 a month after that to be able to have your personal website. Did that answer? Yeah. Are taxes taken out of commissions? Another great question. No, they are not. You're an independent consultant, but the real big benefit, and I'll tell you after doing this all this years, with the tax laws that have coming out, it's been a huge tax benefit this year because we do get a 1099 is what we get from the company. So they send us the commissions, but they will then give us a 1099 of everything we earned. And right now in the world, it's a huge benefit to have a 1099. So I can tell you that, again, everything's a tax write-off. When you order your kit, the cost of your kit is a tax write-off. Any of the, your business, if you have to buy a new computer, if you get a part of your internet, my cell phone, all of that is all a tax write-off. There's a lot. If you need to practice these Pampered Chef recipes, some at home for your family, now part of your grocery bill is a tax write-off too. So, because you got to practice them. Kimberly, I totally get that. What is beautiful again with this is, especially if you're going to be doing virtual, is that you can absolutely do this. One of the things I'll tell you is, and Katrina, I know, took herself off because Katrina is one on here that works a full-time job and manages her personal business and has a team of people as well. So if you have a part-time...
My husband's home.
Oh, yeah.
And my husband's out of state working, and I have 2 kids. So I have a full-time job at the hospital, do this business almost all virtual, and take care of 2 kids in sports. So. Yeah.
And the beautiful thing too is, Kimberly, is that you get to choose. You get to decide how much you're going to do. That's the nice thing, is you decide how much I want to make, how much I want to do. We give you the whole virtual thing. We have pretty automated right now. So it really does sort of, once you get the flow, right, Nicole, you just sort of do it and get it going. Nicole's a newer consultant that has already sold over 3,000 just for this month, right? Yeah. So it's really doing well, but in all virtual that way too. And she does it all on her phone. So that's another thing, is you can be doing it from anywhere, from, as you go too. So, and good, Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. So Charlotte works a full-time job as well. Yes, Kelly, that's it. And, that's one of the things too. We work with you on how to get your first customers, and it definitely is a domino effect. I was just thinking, every week it's or every week when I'm doing parties, a majority of them, I didn't know them before Pampered Chef. I've just met them through my parties, and things like that as well. Kelly, how do you pay for your kit? Meaning, how do you go ahead and order it? Is that what your question is? Because you could pay for it however you want to pay for it. Yes, and it is due all at once. You actually order your kit, and you can go, the way that you do it is you go to the Pampered Chef website, and you go under, at the top it says be a consultant, and you say start today, and you go through that. At some point it will ask you who your consultant is, your recruiter, and then you put that person's name in there, and then you can pay. So you could use a credit card or a debit card or anything like that. You will make your money back. We're going to get you started right away. So some of these consultants made their kit costs back within their first party. So you'll have that back if you put that on a credit card. We'd get you started right away. Kimberly, I love that. You're not the only person on our team either that is the daughter of a former PC consultant. And it is really fun. My girls have grown up with it. Those little girls now, one's in college and one's in high school. And it's been really fun that they think, actually, one of my daughters says she wants to be a Pampered Chef consultant so she can stay in her pajamas all day. That's what she thinks. So, but it is really, it's just a really fun thing. In a lot of ways, it's been fun as a mom to be able to to show, and some of these other consultants can share this as well, but to show my kids what it's like to own your own business and to be committed to something, and to be self-motivated. You know, it's different than a job where somebody else is telling you what to do, because you're making those decisions of how much you want to do, and making those goals, and you know, putting them into to action. But I'll tell you something that sort of goes around, and Kimberly, I can tell that you're younger than I am, but one of the things that we always say is that this is not your mom's Pampered Chef anymore either, which is really exciting. You know, we're not, no more are they crescent rolls and cream cheese and everything, you know, like totally come up. We're very trendy. Our CEO right now, I don't know if you guys know, but we're owned by, we're a Berkshire Hathaway company. So we're actually owned by Warren Buffett. Our founder, Doris Christopher, did that, I think in 2002. She sold us to him for the purpose of that she wanted to make sure that consultants had longevity, that after she was gone and retired, that we would still have a company. And since we know that Warren invests in his companies, he doesn't trade them around and everything, so he's held on to us all this time. And 2 or 3 years ago, he put in his right-hand woman, a woman named Tracy Britt Cool, and you guys should Google her. Her name is Tracy Britt Cool, and she's amazing, but she's young. She's like in her early 30s. She's this little spitfire, and that is really opened up the virtual. She's right on trend with us, and has really turned the business into a really solid, fun place. Not that we weren't before, but really pulled us into this generation and really poised us to continue growing at a fast rate. So it's a fun place to be right now, but it's definitely would be a totally different company than your mom would have had and known. Kelly, yes, there's tons of training available. There's tons of training online for you to do, videos and reading material and stuff that the company puts out, but we do quite a bit of training one-on-one as well with our new consultants too. So yes, you're never thrown right out there, but I have systems and everything to give you right starting off. But yeah, product training, there's tons of that there. And that's the beautiful thing too about doing things online, is that when someone asks you a question, you're not put right on the spot. I can usually dance around the question in front of people, but sometimes people get nervous about that. So, but you've got the backup of the system to be able to have all of that information at your fingertips. Yeah, absolutely. Good. Anybody else have any other questions? Yes, we are a big family. We're always there. And we're really fun. We're one of the fastest growing organizations, I'll tell you as well. I always say we're based out of the Northeast, but we are one of the fastest growing organizations right now. So it is a really fun place to be. We're moving and shaking up here. So and again, we do have consultants all over the country too. So that's a really fun thing to be able to connect with people from Florida to California to Texas and all over the place. And I'm the mom. Yeah. Amy, I'm the mom, right? All right. Anybody else? Meredith, are you good? Yes, we did get somebody started in California. That's wonderful. All right. Well, good. Okay, Meredith is good. Well, excellent. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you guys again. I encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you to just to, again, ask any questions. Let us know what you're thinking, how we can help you. You know, if you still have some questions or concerns or things that you think might be holding you up. It's again a great time to get started and a great place to be, and we'd be really excited to welcome you. There's room at the table for you guys. We really would love to have you sit down with us and play. So have a great night, everybody. Again, thank you so much, and we're available for more questions. Thank you.
Bye, Anna. Thank you.
Bye.